Welcome to a very special place for the start of a very special series on a very special day. Let's do it. Let's do it now.
I was calling out your name, put my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I would like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel if you're not new to the channel. But guys, if you are new to this channel, please take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss not only this brand new series, Thank Golf Catcher It's Friday, you like a little play on words there, but also the daily golf related content we do bring to yourself across this channel. Now you may notice that I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking. That's because today we're kicking off this series at a golf course which is very special to me, as you've seen from the preluding B-roll. We're at the golf club. This is where I grew up, this is where I played for the juniors, for the Rabbits, for the scratch team, and it kind of helped me shape my career. Guys, we've met someone on the tee who's going to help us with this series, Christopher.
Career? How we doing?
I'm alright mate, how are you?
Very good.
Good to see you. You were down here already, you must have played 18, have you?
I've just been through my coffee, to be fair.
Ah, Chris and his coffee. Right Chris, we're going to play a handful of holes here at Wortley Golf Club, some of my favourite holes, and I'll talk you through exactly why they are. Would you like to lead us off, being as your tee is in the ground?
Certainly will. Right, be the ball, fresh shoes, let's see if they work.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's a good thing to win to start
First swing of the day as well.
Oof, back's gone.
Sometimes when you lose, it's driver off here, Chris, but not today.
You're not loose?
Not loose.
Sure.
We'll have a bit of that, right.
Social.
So, 2 pretty good tee shots there. You can probably tell in our voices it is pretty early. We're the first ones off here this morning, and the whole idea behind this series, guys, is to play a handful of golf courses, or a lot of golf courses, that first of all mean something to us, so we can kind of transfer that over to you guys, but then also play some golf courses that mean something to you. We want to meet you guys and play with you guys. So get in the comments and let us know.
And get fired up.
Get fired up. Where should we play? Who should we play with?
Yeah.
And why should we play there? So the reason why I played at Wortley Golf Club today is, as I've already mentioned, this is where I grew up. I've played here since I was 11 years old, played for the juniors, played for the Rabbits, Chris.
Never made it to the top, dog?
No, I did play for the scratch team as well.
Oh, right, fair
My record wasn't amazing. I remember my first debut for the scratch team when I was about 14 or 15. I didn't make it past those flowers up there. And everyone was watching, like, oh, James has played for the scratch team, he'll do really well. Top stone cold topper about 5 yards.
Well, I played one, lost one, so I mean the record's about the same.
Brilliant. I also remember, you see, this is why we want to play these courses, guys, because we can tell you these stories. It's kind of like reminiscing a little bit. I remember I played a scratch team match the day after I'd passed my PGA playing ability test, and the guy was like, oh yeah, well done, well done. He beat me 7 and 6, and he went to work the day after. Right, we're here. What did you hit?
5 iron.
Well, I'm hoping this is you then, because I hit 2 iron.
5 iron.
What ball have we got today? What is this?
I found it.
Chris, should someone have a whip round for him?
Well, I wasn't going to hit a new one straight off the hockey.
Straight out of bounds.
Right.
I've got a funny story about that as well, but I'll tell you in a minute.
Right then. Caress one in.
What have you got?
9 iron.
Great strike. Cut a little. Not bad. It'll be testing the short game, Chris.
Yeah, and I've just thought about that. I don't even know if I put that other club in my bag.
I've got it in my bag.
Oh, good.
So guys, I've put a few different wedges in here for Chris to use in a different video today. Who do you think will come out on top? I think probably still you, but...
The Wizard.
The Wizard, right. What about that for a tee shot? You know, there'd have been times where I would have absolutely dreamed to have this tee shot. Saying that, I'd probably still make a 5 or something, but...
Can still miss the green.
Oh yeah, easy. Quite easy.
56.
I've got a 50. Like you used to say, keep it down.
Tried to miss the green. And you did miss the green.
You know, I really enjoyed that in the air as well. I'm going to put that down to it being early.
Right, I like it. We're getting them all out this morning. Can't wait for the knee to come out next. Oh, my knee's gone.
I was saving that for the next.
Yeah, all right.
You know what, Chris? I know it's not the best, but what I am remembering here is that you cannot go long on this hole.
Perfect, that's what I did.
From what I remember, so I'm sure you'll have some local knowledge. Is it Sitwell next week?
Royal Sitwell next week.
Royal Sitwell.
I'm a little bit long.
So guys, huge thanks to the guys at Golf Catcher for sponsoring this series. We couldn't be doing it without them. We have some fantastic plans. Like I said, we've started off at golf courses which mean a lot to us personally. Then we'll come to your golf courses and see exactly what they mean to you and why. Then we want to go and see some absolutely outrageous golf courses, some of the best golf courses, some of the worst golf courses, and bring it all to you guys. Right. Oh wow. The coffee's looking better than the lie, Chris.
I know.
Peter Miller stuff looking well though.
It is, just fits for now. Got to cut back on the chippy tees.
Sit. See what I mean? You couldn't have really done much better than that, could you? Not unless you went
Nope.
really high tariff.
Oh, still not hit the green.
Still not on. Early doors.
It is firm greens.
You know what, Chris, as well? I'm going to put that,
Correct decision.
yeah, for one,
For what? Yeah,
on me, yeah?
just I think. Only just. Oh, but not that slick.
Shouldn't be that hard, should it? You know what I mean, though?
Well, you're just getting your eye in, it's early.
Right, come on. No. I would have been absolutely disgusted if you won this hole with that. I'll
Would
do
have
that though, Chris, that's in my circle.
Would have been in without the flag.
I'd even give Paolo and Ryan that one.
Well, don't know about Paolo.
This to set a precedent, Chris, for the series.
Well, that was nearly a great start to the series with my Baker Hughes ball. I'm guessing the guy who owned it before was called Graham. It's not a great start for James in the
It's
series.
not a great start, that's a 3-putt start.
At least mine was positivo.
Oh wow. But guys, that's why you watch, because it's relatable. That was horrendous. Things can only get better. So there you go, top tip if you play Wortley Golf Club, the first hole, keep it below the flag so you don't 3-putt, and hole halved in 5s. So guys, we're just walking past the second tee because although the second is a great hole, we're picking out our favourite holes of these golf courses. If you would like to see 18 hole course logs, get in the comments below and let us know as well. And when Chris said where we're going, and I said we're going straight to the 9th, I've never seen him smile as much in my life. You need to drop your coffee.
I know, it means it's closer to bacon sandwich time.
It is close to bacon sandwich time today. Not that neither of us need one.
No, true. Bit snug.
Yeah. Right, Chris, the next hole on the tour, 9th hole at Wortley Golf Club, par 3, stroke 15, only 136 yards, but that doesn't mean to say it's easy, does it?
I tell you what, I'm fatigued and we didn't even play the last hole.
So they've actually changed this hole quite a lot. There used to be shrubbery and kind of bushes in the way here and you never used to see it. And I wish it looked like this.
Back in your day.
Yeah, I wish it looked like this back in my day, because this is the site of my first ever hole in one, but I never saw it because the bushes were in the way. Maybe that's why they've taken them out.
Well, at least you had a hole in one.
Oh, you had one?
No,
I've had 3.
going for the cable effect today.
Yeah, we took those in a bit, don't we? Right, I'll let you have the honour. Right, Chris, just a hole in one, please.
1, 3, 6.
Yep. What have you got, a wedge?
9.
A little bit tuggy again. Oh.
Consistent, struck it well, but left. Clean as you like.
So what we're going to do here, we're going to go for the low spinner. Yeah, that's what I'll say to myself anyway. You struck yours really well, didn't you?
I did strike it pretty well. I was just on a ball above my feet, I think.
Can you believe I've not cleaned that?
Disgraceful, really. You're not taking this series seriously. Oh, but you feathered it.
Sit. Sit.
Oh, it's gone a bit.
We're dancing.
Been
Take
out of
it.
your range for a 2-putt.
So again, quite a special hole here for a couple of reasons for me. And I always used to think that if you got past the 8th hole here at Whitley Golf Club, a really long par 4 uphill, level par or even a couple of over, you could start a bit of a birdie bonanza, Chris.
I don't know if you ever had a birdie bonanza.
I did a couple of times. I birdied the 9th, then the 10th, which is where we're going next, the par 5 down the hill. The 10th is
The only par 5.
Chris has beat me to it. The 10th is the only par 5 on the golf course,
Oh, I'm in there.
which is why we're playing it, to try and get the scores down, because we're both 1 over par as it stands anyway.
True.
You may notice that neither of us have a full set of golf clubs in this video, and I've actually got some random ones in there as well. And that's because for me, I don't think you need... We're out here to enjoy it, we're out here to reminisce, we're out here to play for fun. And you don't need a full set, Chris, do you?
No, don't need a full set, to be honest. You make sure just...
Is that the exact set you took up to the Trump Aberdeen Pro-Am?
It is, yeah. I did have... Oh, I had 2 drivers in. Not on the day, but tested another one out, didn't work. So.
And who did you play behind?
We played behind Kenneth Ferry, who I was told played in the last group of the US Open at one point. And another famous name who was there was Alan Shearer.
And you were there with 6 clubs and a curly whirly.
And I hit it like the Red Arrows. But I did make an eagle and 7 birdies.
In the week, not the day.
Not in the day, no.
Right, so Chris has just missed it left and I'm just on the green there, as you can see. That's actually the good side to miss it. Again, you don't want to be up where I am or where I'm stood. I'm there, but... You don't lose it, do you?
Oh,
Great shot. Right, let's see if we can get a 2 put out of this.
I gone deaf.
Why? Mr. Putting expert.
Well, I thought that's... You know, you should be giving me from 30 feet, never mind from 3.
Yeah, but after my put there, I don't want to suffer alone, Chris.
Oh, right.
You leaving it there as a stymie?
Yeah, in off, billiards. Oh, take offs.
I think we take halves there, Chris. You can have that, my friend.
Take offs.
Yeah, you have that, son. Jeez. So, 2 pars on the 2nd hole of the day, the 9th hole. One of my favourite holes, leading on to another one of my favourite holes. These are all my favourite holes on this golf course. Guys, if you played Whitley Golf Club in Sheffield, if you know it, if you remember, get in the comments below and let us know what are your favourite holes that way. It's been a while, Right. I think we're going to take him down the par 5. So a couple of times you make this walk up to the 10th tee with sometimes a good score in your hand, but most of the time a not so good score in your hands and a quite frustrating score. I always found the front 9 was more scoreable than the back though. I don't know if that's because if I was playing well, then the pressure was on the back, but probably is what it was, to be fair. This is, like I said, the only par 5 on the golf course. Stroke Index says it's the easiest hole on the golf course. 511 yards.
Downhill.
Jumper coming off.
Yes.
I think I might have to as well.
Dab on.
Yeah, they mint these tops though, look.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you keep the honour, Christopher.
Thank you very much. Just about got me thing sorted.
I haven't hit a driver yet since I've done my knee.
Ooh.
Almost like a launch pad, this tee, isn't it?
Yeah, you're probably 20 yards above the fairway. Oh, what a little draw. Oh, and he's just been waiting for you to hit. Well, yours was a nice draw. Mine will be a nice soft fade. Famous last
Fade?
words.
Oh. That's massive as well.
Absolutely moo sticks.
Are you feeling alright?
No, that killed. I feel like I'm 95 after sitting 7 hours in the car after 5 hours of golf.
7 hours in an M2.
Oof, not what you need.
So a couple of good drives away there. Guys, this series is only going to work if you really get involved. So if you are local to us, if you're not local to us, we are going to travel for this series as well, as far as we're allowed.
Correct, yeah.
Pretty much. We don't, I mean, Portugal's just gone back on the amber list, hasn't it? So Nick, if you're watching, we can't come out to you and play Villamora just yet, can we? We're hoping for that, but
We were, yeah.
we were.
but
That's,
Maybe the end of the year.
Maybe the end of the year. So guys, let us know kind of where you play, let us know your story behind it, why you play there, what memories you have, and we'd love to come and have a game with you and get this in the series for Thank Golf Catcher. It's Friday. Right, so another 2 good tee shots here. We've managed to miss this bunker, which used to catch me out no end. And the 3-wood's got past it here, so I'm quite happy with that. Chris must be miles down there if I'm...
Yeah, if you just zoom down there another 100 yards, I think I'm in the fairway actually as well.
Yeah?
Fairway.
First time for everything, isn't they?
Well, there is, yeah.
There's no flag there, but that shouldn't really matter from this distance, Chris, should it?
Middle of the green, 3 putts, good par.
Does a 5-iron get there? No.
No, I don't think so.
It's 5 or 2, so we'll go with 2.
I'd go with a chippy 2.
Oh!
Hey up, watch your knee. Don't want excuses.
Could have been disastrous, that. Right, I don't know if this is the right shot, Chris.
I think so.
Well bunkered down there, you know.
A nice smooth. Oh, man of your calibre.
Cut! Cut! Not bad actually there, is it?
Is it over the bunker?
Yeah, if you're going to miss it.
You're fine.
If you're going to miss it there on the 5. Now guys, I've got to say, I think it does help. I said at the start of this video, a very special game on a very special place on a very special day. It's a special day
With
because...
a very special person.
A very, 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 very special person. It's about 18, 19 degrees already and it's 8 AM in the morning. We teed off at 7:30, maybe even a little bit earlier actually, and some of the flags aren't out. So the greenkeepers are doing an absolutely outrageous job here. It's in fantastic condition. When I played here as a kid, it was one of the best conditioned golf courses in the entire area, and then it took a little bit of a dip, and now it really feels like it's coming back to where it deserves to be, which is nice to see actually. Do you remember how good this place used to be back in the day?
It is, and I've just had a word with the boys and they're going to put me the flag in.
Oh.
Because they know if someone hits it this far down, they need the flag in. And in the fairway. It's a hard fairway to hit.
It is, especially this far down.
I'll let Bruce put the old flag in.
Looks like he's going to roll it for you as well.
I might wait. We'll get ourselves down. I've got some crisps in the bag.
Crisps at 8 AM in the morning.
You know it, athlete's breakfast. You don't get a figure like this without eating crisps.
They're driving straight into that. A little bit short. Good job he put the flag in for you.
Yeah, wasted on me. Absolutely wasted.
But they do know that if you hit it that far down, Chris, you want to know at least where the flag is so you know where you've missed it.
Well, you can miss the green, that's all I'm doing. Missing greens.
But your channel is a short game channel, isn't it?
It is, so I've got to show off the skills.
We'll put that back. Right, Chris, interesting shot that one. You've opened it up there for a chip and a putt for a birdie. Chris, you've played here a little bit as well. What was your favourite hole here growing up?
Favourite hole here, not that I did very well on it, was the par 3. Well, 2 par 3s. The first par 3, which is the third,
Yeah.
through the trees, good hole. And then the other par 3, which we may play,
We are going to play the barn hole.
the barn hole.
Yeah, so if you've played here, you'll recognise the barn hole. It's actually been re-roofed since Chris played it.
Oh, back in the day.
Right, where's my ball? Right, so not a bad miss actually. We've opened the green up, not too bad. The flag's right at the back as you can see, so hopefully we can just float one in with a lob wedge.
No chance. I hope that's not a lob wedge.
It is a lob wedge.
Well, at least you're giving me the hole then. Oh,
And that is glorious. Go in.
it's a good shot.
Oh,
Very good shot.
see, I think he's been wrong this whole time. I think I should just be hitting lob wedge everywhere. Everywhere.
That's a load of rubbish.
See, in fairness, I suppose Sandwich would have got closer, wouldn't it?
Correct. It would have run out a little bit more. Might have even gone in, but instead, par for you.
Par for me. You've got no confidence on me over that 8-footer.
No. Right, bump and run like normal people play. Oh.
Oh, sit, sit.
Oh. A bit.
I'll have to hit lob wedge next time. At least your shoes look well.
There they are, fresh.
Alright then, aren't they? Look at them.
Fresh crepes, these.
Very crazy. Is that what the young ones say?
I don't know. I just went with it.
Crepes. Isn't that food, a crepe?
Well, I do love a good crepe. And you love a good crepe as well, I'm sure.
With Nutella on?
Yeah.
Right, come on, birdie time. Equidistant, I think it's fair to say. Oh no, it's just on you actually.
Yeah, it's definitely on me.
Sit.
I mean, it was missing anyway, but not got the pace.
I think we're playing the holes they're not cut yet, you know.
That's a poor par.
I think I say poor excuse.
Oh, no, I'm not going to use that. Poor par from 150. Oh, it's got to be left edge. I'd go outside left if I were you. Scotty out. What's that?
I did a video with that fake one, didn't I? And I forgot to put the other one back in.
Oh. Preparation, James, preparation. Oh.
Get in!
Tell you what,
Yes!
that stroke was like Zorro as well.
Woohoo!
How has that gone in?
One up.
That's a disgrace.
One up on the home, well, the old home track and back to level par. We've got one.
Oh, I need one now. Maybe on my favourite par 3.
Oh yeah. Just like to say, guys, as well, huge thanks to the guys at Clamp Golf for sending this head cover out. It looks absolutely cool. I'm not hitting driver at the minute because of my knee, but it's making the bag look quite cool anyway. So as we walk up to the amphitheatre that is the 12th hole at Wortley Golf Club, they're cutting the green for you and everything.
Oh, they know I'm here.
They know you're here, they know you're one down.
They know I'm fatigued. They want to give me 5 minutes.
So this for me is one of the most possibly iconic holes in Sheffield. I mean, I grew up here, so I'm probably a little bit biased, but you don't see many like that, do you?
No, not with, but they have put the new roof on. It certainly does look impressive.
Yeah, I think that was when our juniors kind of graduated and left. Like, yeah, probably time to do it now, to be fair.
Yeah.
The amount of times I hit that barn when I was younger. And I always remember when I used to play this, it'd be driver off here when you were 10, 11, 12 years old, and you were just really happy to get it over the big ditch. If you have a look at the hole, it's 177 yards from the back tees, and there's a big ravine here, which used to just collect golf balls for fun. Stroke index 10, I think it's probably a bit harder than that, but cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Ooh, 170, I'm going to caress.
Have you paced that out then?
Oh yeah, 7 yards off, a soft 5 iron.
I'm going 5 as well. Love to see a greenkeeper with a dog. Love it.
Seems to be a trend. It's
Yeah.
better for me.
So what's your fucking problem now?
And he's give us, instead of us, we had 10% off ale, which is same as members, he's give us 20% off ale.
Yeah, so you're going to save more money with that, aren't you?
Just fucking winning.
Right, Chris, I'm going to let you have the honour, being as you raced at tee. Obviously trying to put the pressure back on.
Oh, turn the screw. Right, 5 iron. Oh, it's right at it.
Could go in this. Ah, a bit right, isn't it?
Oh, it's delightful.
That is a great shot. I'm pleased for you there.
Oh, thanks.
Well done.
What a friendly series we've got going here.
How long does it stay this friendly?
We took halves on the par 3 and now you're saying you're delighted for me. Right then. I hope you've had it into the ravine.
What? You fat it in the ring, go down and get it and do your knee in again.
And then I can win 18 as well. Oh, a little bit of sand.
Sit.
Oh, it tried.
Did, didn't it?
Les bunkers.
Well, you see, I don't mind that because I've got a mental... I think this is where the whole 4 left thing started, because all I ever see on this hole is those white stakes up on that left-hand side. I wanted to put about 3 balls in there in the middle.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, fair. So that right-hand bunker is actually not a bad place to be.
No.
I don't know why I put that there. That's your bag, isn't it?
See, but you can have it back.
It's good here.
What a gentleman. Friendly series.
Another little bit of iconic Wortley Golf Club. The whole bridge. But there's some...
It is old. You're right there.
I bet there's some Nike Mojos down there from back in the day.
Oh, they were the ball.
They were the one, weren't they?
Yeah, Nike Mojo. What a ball that was.
Great golf ball. What golf clubs does this era remind you of?
What, the Mojo?
well, like junior golf.
Ping I2s for me.
I2s.
That's
See,
the first set, well, the real proper set I had.
and the G2 driver, do you remember that?
I had a G2 driver, best driver I've ever had. It got stolen, unfortunately.
Stolen.
All my clubs got stolen.
Did they?
That's where my game went downhill.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, when he was 11. So for me, it reminds me of the old Cleveland launcher with the gold shaft. My dad had it, and he said to me, "If you come out and play golf with James, you can have a go with it." I was like, "Yes." And then the Callaway X14 steel head irons.
Oh yeah, steel edge, yeah.
Yeah, Pro Series as well, because why not?
Well, when you've got it, you've got it.
Right, I think I might take your advice on this, Chris, and go sand wedge instead of lob wedge.
Right, get that down. First time. What a friendly series. You're taking my advice.
Well, people pay you for advice, don't they?
Well, this is very true. But like you said, all you ever saw off the tee was the white post. I can see them even more clearly from here.
They're freshly painted.
They are fresh, like my fresh crepes with Nutella. Oh. Plenty of check.
At least it's not hit the post.
Correct. Got a putt, got a putt.
Should have stuck to my guns and hit lob wedge there, I think, but anyway, right. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
It's chicken left on that. 100%.
Not optimistic. That was a very disappointing. Robinson. Tell you what, this camera makes you look slim.
Does it?
Must be the old wide lens.
Turn.
Oh, it's a great
Turn.
roll.
Yes! I'll give you that, Chris.
Must be.
Friendly, that, isn't it?
Well, what a friendly series we've got. Nearly
Sorry,
lost
I love that your head.
nearly lost an eye, but
Get in!
what?
I got told I look slim in backstroke and then it goes in. What a day!
Another Zorro stroke.
The Scotty's making a resurgence for the bag there.
Well,
Oh, can't lose.
I've been robbed.
I am just starting to think as well that maybe I was a little bit too keen in giving him that putt, but 1 hole to go, 18th hole. For me, the hardest hole on the golf course. It's not stroke index 1, it's not the hardest hole, but I always found it was. It's a swore then. Chris, 18th hole, 1 down. Funny story about this hole. So stroke index 8, which I'm not buying at all, 431 yards. So Mr. Philip Scott, when he was a younger gentleman, won the club championship here, and he was about 3 under par, 2 under par. Sorry Phil if I've got that wrong. Guess what he hit off this tee?
5 iron for safety.
I think it was a 3 iron.
Classic Phillies.
Viva la Phil.
Viva la Phil. I need to ring him actually. I said I'd ring him last week. I was in the zone at Trump, feathering it around with Kenneth Ferry
Scything it.
and Alan.
Alan. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Chris.
Right, another drive like off the par 5 would be nice.
All right.
It's only up the right side because Phyllis is there.
Phyllis the pheasant.
There he is, Phil the Fez. Not my finest shot.
Must be the pressure. The pressure of being 1 down to an injured James Robinson.
It's only the right rough. I've got a shot. Watch out for Phil. Don't hit one of your top spin
I'm going for one at bottom groove.
Oh, it's a fairway finder.
You know, since I've done my kneeing, I've hit this, and I've just every shot's like that. You know, like it's not the longest shot, but it sounds. Cause it's out the middle of the club. It sounds great.
Sounds great and goes great.
Did sound good, that didn't it?
Sounded good, went good. 1 up.
Looking slim.
Wide lens.
Oh. So as we walk up this 18th fairway, well, as I walk up the fairway, Chris is heading out that way a little bit. Huge thanks to the guys at Whirly Golf Club. Huge thanks to Rich for getting us out here early doors and letting the green staff know. Rich has been here since I was a kid, and I've got to say, well, if it wasn't for Rich, I don't think I'd be playing golf. One of the nicest guys in the game, isn't he?
Very true, yeah.
We'll have to get him on the channel actually and have a game, because he'd probably beat us both and he never plays.
He'd definitely beat
No,
us
he'd
both.
well,
It's not even a...
Well, he beat you.
More than likely.
Yeah, so Rich, if you're up for a game, let us know. I'll probably see you straight after this anyway, but I'm assuming you might watch. So, right, let's go and find your ball, Christopher.
It's only in the tree line.
It's over with them
worry.
ducks.
But it's not with them ducks.
Chris, can we just have a moment's silence for how far that 3-wood's gone into the wind?
I'd just say, great drive that.
So I'd just like to say that I think I've done you there with 3-wood.
Yeah, mine must have clattered I reckon it's clattered those and come
Just
back.
call me Stenson.
I think I've been held back by the trees. But I've got lucky anyway.
Yeah. Big shot this in the context of the series.
Of the championship.
Crispy shredded duck.
There's too many ducks knocking about, you can't say that.
Right hand side of the green, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Good strike. You are striking them irons well.
P770 is the future of golf. Probably not the future anymore, because it's probably the past, but...
How did you get on in that pro-am?
Struck it well. Didn't lose too many balls, to be honest. Didn't have to go to the yellow perils.
Oh, you're short. So incidentally, one of my favourite holes on the course, which we've missed out, or my favourite stretch of holes, is 16 and 17. 16 is a par 3 down the hill. Again, a hole which I'm lucky enough to have had a hole in one on. That was with Johnny Vick and it was in the fog. So again, I saw it, but not really.
Johnny Vick.
You know what I mean?
He was there. Did you get the whiskey in?
Blast from the past. No, I was about 15.
Could have got everybody else the whiskey.
I think my dad got one in, to be fair. Well, you know when you...
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only got a 5. It's 5 or a 2. I think it's another one of those greens where you just don't want to go long. So I think, you know what, with a 5, a 7 and a 9, I've done pretty well today to not have the entirely wrong club.
Level par.
Yeah. After a 3-whack on the first. If people have stayed to the end, guys, let us know that you've stayed, because it wasn't looking good at one point, was it? Another great time to thank the guys at Golf Catcher for sponsoring this. Go and check them out on Instagram. They're doing some cool stuff on there. It's downwind a bit, you know. I can't go after it because of the knee, but...
If anybody hasn't noticed, James hurt his knee.
10 foot short.
10 foot short, that's a bit precise, isn't it? Oh, you flushed it again.
Get up. Oh, that's a long way short, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is much better than how you normally play.
Is it?
I think you should have a hurt knee more often.
Yeah, I think 5 probably gets me a half on the hole and a win of the match, to be fair.
I'm not sure. Short game specialist.
Would you have chipped a 2 up there?
No.
No. Phyllis is trying to get some shade, Chris, there.
Oh,
So we're both short, and actually this is another one of those greens where you just can't go long. So actually,
yeah, it runs.
Yeah, we've done quite well. A little story here as well. I'm not mentioning names, but in the scratch team, one of the lads had to get up and down from the back of the green to win the hole, win the match, and get promotion to the next league. And he putted it off the front of the green, and everyone was like, "Oh." So yeah, no names there, but that was quite.
Oh, you've not done bad.
That's all right, isn't it? Actually, yeah.
Same as mine.
I'm sure that used to be fairway back in the day, but you've done well to avoid this gagunga.
I know, but it's a nice new feature.
It is that. It adds something to it, doesn't it? Bluebells are out as well.
Oh, what a fine summer's morning.
All this before 9 AM, Chris.
I know.
What else does the day have in store?
The grind.
Difficult one.
Not the finest. You might have been right with the 5 gets you the win. Big bounce there.
Yeah, it fired out of that wet rough, didn't it? Must say the rough is fairly penal today. Sand wedge on top of here. Claim the win. Now, unless Chris holds an absolute worldie, I think that's enough to take part 1 of the series. I can taste the duck already. Soy sauce as well. Oh.
I'd just like to correct you. It's actually hoisin sauce, not soy sauce. But
Oh, is it? Sorry.
you're not a
I
veteran.
like soy sauce with it as well, though.
No, that's all.
So I'd like to correct you on the matter. What else do we have and all there?
Vegetable fried rice.
Yeah.
Or prawn toast.
Oh, prawn toast.
That is good prawn. That's sesame prawn toast.
If you're paying, I might have the soup as well.
Zoop. Just don't have that. You can't have that sushi platter that old.
No, that Matho had.
Matho had. Yeah.
Ooh. Matho, if you're watching, all right.
No sushi. Parrot us.
I really don't want that to go in.
Oh, it was in. It was in.
Right, get the job done, Robinson.
After that one ran through, I thought.
I think I've talked you out of that. We've seen the guy put it off the front of the green. Shows how bad a putt that was, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty poor putt.
I feel like when the boys go up and try and win the first major, you've two from here. What do you do? Do you go for it for the fist pump, or do you just roll her up?
I know what you'll do.
What?
Roll it up.
Quite. You know what? I feel quite.
Nervous.
Yeah, you know, like a good.
Like you're at the Olympics. I'll see that in.
Really?
Yep. It's a friendly series, but not that friendly.
And that is one up to the good guys. Well played.
Thank you very much.
Really enjoyed that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed that first episode of our new series, Thank Golf Catcher It's Friday. Huge thanks to the guys at Golf Catcher for sponsoring the series. It's going to really help us to play some of the best golf courses, not only around here, but around where you guys are watching as well. So make sure you get in the comments, let us know where you'd like us to play. If you want us to come and play with you as well, tell us your story, tell us why. And next week we've got some, to be honest, we've got about 5 or 6 really kind of nice courses for us, haven't we? So.
Yep, close ones. Next week, Royal Sitwell Park Golf Club.
Wonderful.
It's not a Royal, but Sitwell
No,
Park.
we're going to call them all Royal, so none of them are Royal. But
correct. Well, Royal Waterfront incoming.
Royal Tankersley.
See you next week.
Bye.